Like, how have I made a video so long? Anyway, I'm gonna push this back more. Hi. Like, I've changed my appearance so much since last time I was on here. But, let's make ourselves a video. Because we have no friends. Yeah. And it's summertime. No friends. Anyway, I wanted to make a video for... I kind of just wanted to vent, you know, about, just guys. I don't know why, but it's like, it feels better if I could just vent about them, you know? Like, I feel like, I'm just gonna go. Alright, so, okay, I have a feeling any girl that watches this will probably agree, but like, honestly, guys suck. I'm not gonna lie, like, almost everyone sucks. At some point. Like, they don't forever, are like horrible, but, you know, I don't know. But, I think it's the whole, like, when you like them. There's like this point when, like, you meet them, and you're like, oh, new friends, you know. You always meet a new guy, and then later on, like, you might talk, and then possibly get feelings, and then you start sharing things, and then, like, then you start to trust them, and that's like the part where you're just like, do I like this kid? But then you think about like their appearance, and then you think of how they treat you, and then you're like, well, maybe I want to date this guy, you know? But it's not really the girl's choice, because honestly, I don't think any girl should have to ask a guy to date them. I mean, it's not the proper thing to do. Because guys need to, like, have those balls to be like, would you be my girlfriend? You know? Like, girls, could you imagine a girl being like, would you be my boyfriend? Like, no. It's just, it's not right. So, after that, then you're like, yay, I have a boyfriend. And you think it's like the best thing in the world, especially when you're this age. My age. I'm 60, but anyway. You're like so ecstatic about it, but it depends on how it works. Because there's two different types of relationships. There's long distance and perfect distance. Long distance is the worst relationship you could have ever. Like, yeah, the army and whatever, they have to keep contact via computer or whatever. Like that K commercial where like the wife receives some jewelry shit from her husband, and he's like in the army, and they're like this on the screen, even though there's no possible way they could do that at the same time. Yeah. Anyway, so it just depends on how the relationship works, because then with a long distance relationship, you have to be so dedicated, because if you don't get to see them that often, clearly you're going to have to be so into them that you cannot flirt with any guy or whatever to come near you. Because you just want to have that comforted feeling, you know? That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to be like, have that love feeling. Because clearly if you want it from that one person, you're going to have to wait for that. And if you don't have patience, it's not going to work. I mean, you just have to have a really strong connection with that person. And then the other person, they both have to want that, you know? Yeah. And then with perfect distance, it's like, fuck that. They get to have what they want, you know? Like, if they're like their neighbor, or like they live like 5 minutes away, it's like perfect. Because they can see whenever you want, and then you can spend as much time as you want with them, but then you get that comfort zone. If it happens too much, then you're just like, it gets boring. You know, you don't want it to get boring either. So, you know, relationships are kind of hard at the same. In my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but to me it's kind of hard. because it all depends on, like, to me, I think it's pretty much wanting it, and then the, like, the emotions that go towards it and the effort. It's pretty much what a relationship kind of is, you know. Just they really want it and they really like you, then it should work. I mean, if they're afraid to lose you, then clearly they want you. Obviously, like if they're, I don't know what's wrong with people, but I think clingy is a good thing. Like clingy basically says that they really, really like you, and they wouldn't hurt you. That's the thing. Clingy people don't hurt you because they don't want to get hurt either. So it's like an exchange. It's like a protective shield. You don't get hurt with clingy people. But then there's those other people that basically are like, they don't care. They think that you'll come to them, and then you basically do all the work, and then they're there, and they'll make you feel special for like a little bit, and then later on they act like you don't exist. Kind of like a game. Their game is they'll make you want them if they don't talk to you. That's how girls are. We girls are stupid. I think so. Because we need attention. And if we get attention a little bit from something that we really like, we'll want more of it. And if we don't get more of it, then we buzz about it. And then we try to get it again and again and again. It's kind of like, it's like an addiction, but like not legit, you know? Like, and I don't know, I really want to know like the guy's perspective with that. Never really saw it. But like with other girls, sometimes girls just don't care. I mean, there's the girl players. Not to call them like foul names like other people do, but like some girls just don't care. And sometimes I respect that because then they're like, it doesn't hurt. But sometimes those emotions are actually really good because emotions like that make a relationship stronger. Like if you're hurting, the guy's probably gonna want to comfort you and let you know it's gonna be okay. Because obviously that's like bonding without speaking, you know? And it makes you so much closer. And okay, sorry, don't mind that. Okay. So I mean, I don't know, this is like a big old venting about anything. And oh, and I want to talk about breakups. Man, breakups are like it's like insane what people will come up with just to break up with you, or like for you to break up with them. It's kind of a hard situation. I really think breakups are probably one of the hardest things to deal with because if you're breaking up with someone else, you have to think of a legit reason what to tell them, why, and then you have to prepare the consequences on how they're going to treat you and how you have to react to it. And then, like, if you were actually, like, a known relationship, you're going to have to let people know about it, because then your friends are probably like, how's you and so-and-so been lately? And then you got to be like, dude, we broke up. You know? That's one of those moments where you just, like, face palm. But if they break up with you, that's, like, one of the hardest things, in my opinion. Because if you really like that person and they just break up with you, just to break up with you, it's like, why were we dating? And then later on, like, if the person breaks up with you and like later on you move on with your life and then they try to come back into your life because like sometimes you just X them out of your life and then lose contact, you stop talking, you barely see each other, and then they come back in contact with you, they come back into your life, and then they want you back. Yeah, you really shouldn't do that. Because clearly moving on's a lot better. You know, you don't want to just go back to something like, you gotta remember why you broke up. Because that reason clearly stands for something. Because once you break up, it doesn't matter. Because I mean, you can still care about that person. I mean, you just can't be like, oh, I didn't know them. I don't care. You you had to care about them at some point, and you probably still do, unless it's like a legit reason you can't. But anyway, um, just breakups are suckish, so sucky. But moving on is a lot better, you know. Just being able to be like, to know that you're a lot better off without that person. It's a big step to reality, right? Yeah, breakups are like reality, a reality snack, the thing. And having those is like, it helps people grow up. It makes you realize things aren't always meant to be in your life. And that's like a life lesson to a point, I guess. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I wanted to vent about. Because I go through this all the time. It's like, oh, fuck. So I hope you guys like this, and enjoy. Bye.